Hi everyone. Hello. Greetings to you. This is not a serious life like that. Just, random discussion and all of that. And also, just to touch a little bit on Peter Obi's life space interaction yesterday. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope you guys are all doing well, and it's not too hot for you. I kind of feel like this heat is there's some is suspect though, to be honest with you. Because me, I don't remember summer being this long. Or maybe I am the one that is the Lulu. I don't know. But I don't remember summer. I feel like this summer is being extended so that some people can make some money off of, keeping the house warm and stuff like that. So I don't know. This is just me talking. Wait, I even know waiting and they talk, Seth. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. But hey, that's just my opinion. But anyway, how on a day? Happy. Today is what, Wednesday. Happy Hump Day to everyone. I hope you guys are all doing very well. I hope everything is good with you guys. Mm. So my people. First of all, the bigotry that is going on in Nigeria is not, it's becoming really pathetic. I'll be very honest. It's becoming really, really pathetic. I'm not gonna lie. It shouldn't be. We shouldn't, this level of bigotry should not even be, we should not be entertaining it at all, at all. All of us now, with everything when they go on, everybody supposed know where their problems they come from. Everybody supposed to understand, say, now the politicians, now that they weaponize these things. Eh? You go to TikTok, there's bigotry. You go everywhere. I hope you guys can hear me. Oh. Me not be say I dey talk to myself. Oh. Because this my thing. Sometimes it can be very funny. Let me just check. Me not be say I dey talk to okay. Myself. Oh. All right, I'm not talking to myself. Wonderful. you know so it's sad to watch, because me, I don't understand the point of the bigotry. I have no understanding of it. We can't continue like this. I said it before, like, everybody needs to hold themselves personally accountable, right? If you're in a group, hold your group accountable. This job is not for one person. It's not for one person at all. Everybody keeps talking Peter Obi, Peter Obi. There's only so much that man can do, for crying out loud. To be honest, my own honest opinion, I would prefer Peter Obi doesn't even come out in 2027. If 2027 would even exist. Like I said, this topic is about, do you think that election, do you see a 2027 election? Because I've been saying it, I don't see a 2027 election, not with the not with the kind of people that we have in INEC, not with the kind of people that we have in the courts. The man just promoted his Kekere Ekun as Supreme Court Justice. How do you want to win an election? How? These people are strategically positioning people that will perfect their act of rigging, and everybody is folding their hands, and some people are talking about 2027 election. Me, I don't know how it is going to happen though. To be honest, I don't see how that is going to work out. And 4 years is a long time to waste in the life of people. Eh? Pikin will be 19 today, add 4 years, that child will be 23. on and on. How long? And then, 2027, what there would you think there'll be any election? They will just write a figure and announce. The government in Nigeria has turned to Western government. It's a Yoruba government. That's what it is. It's a strictly one-sided government, right? So how do you want to win an election that is fair when this man has positioned all his people in every corner, every has position, Koto, INECO, NI, is it NIA, be whatever, DSSO, all of them. He has positioned people. Even the police Olokpa that was supposed to be retiring, he extended that one's retirement you know so I don't know. Me, I don't see an election. Me, I've said it too. If I were Peter Obi, I will not even bother. Nigerians don't deserve Peter Obi. I'm sorry. Nigerians, even the attitude amongst Nigerians is very, very, is distasteful. The attitude amongst Nigerians, everybody is looking for an opportunity to exercise power, show power. Na me get power pass. Na me no pass. Na my strength big pass. Even among so-called small tribes, even though I don't believe and I don't accept that there are any small tribes in Nigeria. But even the smaller ones too, they are flexing muscle. You go within the smaller tribes, some within will say it's me, that I have more power. I will show you that we are the one that is more powerful. We are the one that is more savvy. Everybody just looking for an opportunity to have power. It's sickening. We have a problem there's a problem in Nigeria. I'm not gonna lie. The problem is astronomical. Not be here at all. Everybody just dey look for opportunity to flex their muscle. I don't dey observe since. I've had conversations with people. I've talked. I'm like, God damn, you people, there's something fundamentally wrong. And then when you try to reason with them, women need to pour into politics. So because the men that we have, the kind of testosterone that is running, these people will do and undo for power. I'm telling you. You see young men, instead of how they're going to, okay, let's try and get together. No, everybody is fighting for their side. It's so, even to the minutest tribe, everybody's fighting for their side. It's all about my side. My people have more voice. My people are more powerful. My people, if it wasn't for my people, this thing will not move. It's crazy. How do you move along like that if everybody is just segregating themselves into small, and I not blame them. When you don't have strong leaders, this is what happens. I'm not crazy about Obasanjo, to be honest, because I think he's part of the problem. But during his time, all this bullshit was not happening. Who do you want to come and flex for? All this nonsense will not be happening. If you want to work for your community, work for your community. If you have the resources, work. They can even give you resources to work for it. Nobody was coming out and flexing muscle and showing power. Nobody. Look at what we have now. You have leaders that cannot talk, elders that are they've used money to silence them. Those ones are more interested in marrying multiple wives and having more girlfriends. So far, they can fly private jet and their children's lives are secure. On top of that one, they increased the age of entering college to 18. So if you have a genius child that is 12 or 14, because there are 12, 14-year-olds that are having PhD in these advanced countries, that means that you will strangulate their potential and hold them until they are 18. Make it make sense. Meanwhile, their own children are not given the same restriction wherever they go to. They are not. So what they're trying to do is keep those people suppressed so that their children will continue to have more information, more power over other people's children. You see this thing we are seeing right now. It's been a long time coming. It's been in the Nigerian psyche for a very long time. It just became more radicalized over the years. That's what I'm saying. I was looking through my timeline on Twitter recently, and I saw somebody posted apparently bigotry that was going on since 2006. 2000 and freaking 6. That's as far as this person went to dig up information about bigotry. So you see that it was a silence time bomb. And I heard and I learned that all this whole madness started on social media on Naira Land. Is it Naira Land they call it? One social media apparently, I think it's like a blog or something. I don't even know. But anyway, it's called Naira Land. Apparently that's where the bigotry was cooked, baked, and served. Eh? Everybody is running around now with like headless chickens. Look at where the country is now. So people, when very creative people, creative minds cannot thrive in a society like that. You compress their, you suppress and suffocate their creativity because there's no outlet. You don't give light, you don't give water. So there's nothing for them to even get creative with. So what do? They just start to do whatever their hands get on, just to keep themselves busy, you know, just to keep themselves and the elders that are supposed to be speaking and people are supposed to be listening to, they are not speaking. They all the elders care about is themselves, how they can buy the next private jet. Meanwhile, your prophets and your pastors are telling you that Nigerian problem is spiritual. Meanwhile, they are enjoying a spiritual life in an earthly realm. They are going on private jets. They are still collecting your tithes and offerings. They are jollofing, but they are telling you that the problem in Nigeria is spiritual. They don't call out the people that are stealing your money. They don't call out the people that are spending your money anyhow without giving accounts to you. They don't. They dare not. Because guess what? Those same people pay tithes to them. Do you know what 10% of 10 trillion is? So how they want to talk? That's the problem. Everywhere they find land, they're turning it into church. No manufacturing companies, nothing for the youth. And I've said it before, Nigerian parents do not care for their children. They just born children because it's the thing to do. They don't care. They don't love their children. Now just born. Some go born. They go say at least one or one of them must get head, go get money for inside. You can't take care of us for old age. There's no sense, there's no emotional attachment to the children. They don't care. They will suppress, choke the life out of the child, put pressure on children. I've seen videos where parents are forcing their children to do things that they don't want to do. There was a video I saw. That video made me cry. This girl's parents, mother, was talking to her. Is it not your mesa in BBN Niger making money? You are here talking. Was insulting. You see the kind heavy insult when they give that small girl. The girl had her on video. I felt so bad. Eh? These are the types of things that are happening in Nigeria. And then you wonder why we're churning out these types of citizens. Me, I did not, this type of people, me, I didn't know them growing up. Oh. I did not have any connection whatsoever to people like that. I didn't know them. Eh? There were a lot of people that were growing up at that time, very decent human beings. But now it's changed completely. Even parents are pushing their children into the realms that their children have no business being in. Eh? I know that, this thing I'm talking about is not like they say charity begins from home. I'm starting from home, which is Nigeria, because we clearly have a problem. There's an attitude problem. There's a transformation that needs to take place. There's a selfishness problem. There's a greed problem. There's a gluttony problem. I want my child to be better than the next child. I don't want my child to be under anybody kind of mindset in Nigeria. So people will do anything to take from another person just so that their own will thrive. They don't care how they get it, they don't care how they take it. Look at that young, I think he was a lawyer. I think her no, she's a medical doctor. I think her mom is a lawyer or so, who lived in a somewhere in Lagos, that her maid connived with the gatesman and her gardener, and they unalived her, claiming that they found her unalived on her driveway, in her driveway. You understand? Only after so much. First, the house help confessed that she went to the girl's room to go and steal some money. When she got caught, that's when she carried out the unaliving of this beautiful young doctor. Eh? Where did that come from? Lack of contentment, right? There are people who were saying, oh well, maybe the girl wasn't giving them enough money. There's also that aspect in Nigeria where people pay people next to nothing just to survive. They give them next, they will even price it down, right? They're talking about minimum wage, raising it to 70,000, a bit 250. First of all, the government said no. They now eventually gave 70,000. With the 70,000 naira that they gave, on top of that 70,000 naira that they gave, people came out, were saying that they cannot afford to pay their drivers, that they have three drivers. How can they be paying them 70,000 naira? It's too much. So please tell me, how do you want those people to survive? There's also that. Greedy landlords, greedy employers who want to take their employees' portion plus their own. They don't want to pay. There's that, right? Even though I don't know what really happened in this girl's case, I don't know what the real facts are, right? I don't know if she was nice. I'm assuming that she was very nice because young coming up, young lady like that, vibrant, I would assume that should be very generous, very generous and all of that. And if the girl needed something, I'm sure that this doctor would have given it to her, but I don't even know. They just on a live innocent girl just like that. It don't make any sense. And then when the society does not provide opportunities for people to change their story, to change their lives, maybe you came up from a place where maybe your family didn't have much, but you strived and became something, right? It gives you some kind of strength or leverage that, okay, yes, you once worked as a domestic staff for somebody. Now here you are, educating yourself, doing better, improved on your life, and you're moving on. You understand? There's that. But the society in Nigeria does not provide that at all. It does not. So you are left at the mercies of people who maybe will choose to be kind to you or not, because there's no other way out. And then you have people who will tell you, well, I can only pay you 15,000. If you don't want to do it, bam, that's it. You know? So again, it boils down to the system, to the structures in place. But a change in attitude also helps, because if you have empathy, okay, society is bad, let's all manage it together, right? Where if you have small, you give to the other one, you'll tell you, there's nothing wrong if you call your workers and you say, okay, I know say society, country don't hard now, and I know say things don't hard for everybody, so I go add so and so join your money. Eh? I'm sure that some of you have heard stories where there was a particular guy, I think he was working for a couple. I don't know where now. I can't remember the place where this story took place. And they never paid him a salary. This man was working for free. The Oga refused to pay him a salary. This man was just working for free until he snapped one day and unalived the man, I think, and his wife. We've heard stories like that. So there's an attitude, there's a problem with the attitude and the mindset of Nigerians. Where how can somebody be working with you for however long they've been working for you and you don't give them their pay? It doesn't make sense, right? And then even when you have them working for you, right? Some of them don't even feed them well, right? Yeah, as a domestic staff, you can't eat what your guy is eating. You have your own separate. All those things they cause problem. It dey cause major problem. It dey encourage all manner of envy and jealousy because these people don't they know where there's no hope, there's no creative outlet, nothing. All they know is how to survive and make money for themselves. And even the money self, e no reach. Some of them aspire to want to go back to school. The treatment of domestic staff in Nigeria is the microcosm of the problem we have in Nigeria as a whole. The way ogas treat their domestic staff in Nigeria is the same way your politicians are treating Nigerians across board. The same freaking way. No respect, no regard. You see an employer talking to the domestic staff like say no be human being. He go abuse am, curse am. Wetin e no fit chop, e go give the domestic staff. Wetin e no fit wear, e go carry am give domestic staff. Right? I remember there was a place I lived somewhere. The landlord of that house had a help. Small girl. That girl maybe will not be more than 15. I don't think so. Young teenage girl. This girl na's kitchen, na their kitchen she dey sleep. Early morning, you go see her wake up. They cook, they sweep, they prepare the children for school. I observe this girl. I go come stand, I go dey look this girl, I no know as I want it. One day I had the opportunity to like see her. She was alone in the house. She was outside. I think they had not, whether her or guys had not come back. They locked, she was outside waiting for them. She had gone to the market. So I now stop and I asked the girl, I said, hi, I was talking to her. She was afraid to talk to me. She was scared. She didn't want to say hi. She kept looking all over to see if somebody was watching her. I said, why you? I'm only greeting you. Are you okay? Is everything okay with you? She said, Madam, everything is okay. Everything is okay. No problem. No, I'm like, I know there's no problem, but I just want to make sure you're okay, I really wanted to ask her, how are you? Are you in school? Do you go to school? No, I could not ask girl because girl not give me. Girl was afraid until one day at night or early hours of the morning, I heard somebody crying. They were flogging this girl. What did that girl do till today? I don't know. Some of the things when I observe for Nigeria, and some of the things when I dey see, and the stories when they come up for Nigeria, to be honest, they shock me because it's been a long time coming. It's just playing out now. The evil, the amount of evil that people do to themselves, it's sad though. This is when I dey talk, so I'm not talks. It dey pain me as I dey talk am. But this evil needs to be called out. Not only I know say some of these things they happen all over the world, but I'm focusing on my home country because that's where my concern is. Where go want make another person picking better pass your own, that thing a disease of the mind. You go suppress another person picking because they not get the resources. You go so I remember there was a girl that worked as a domestic staff for someone. She was learning to be a designer. They call them seamstress, tailors. This girl had a tailoring school to go. The madam no go gree let her go. He no go agree. When it reached time for her to go learn tailoring, the madam will come up with all manner of excuses. That girl spent maybe 10 years working for this woman with no skill. She didn't learn a skill until somebody else that was visiting the madam loved the girl's work, loved her, the way she did her domestic work and was very pleased with her cleanliness and everything. And now from behind, went to solicit that girl, offered her more money, promised the girl that she was going to let her continue, go back to her tailoring school. That was how this girl eventually left this woman. When she left this woman cried because she knew that she was going to miss out on a great human being that gave her service for 10 freaking years. Nothing to take with her. As far I lived with someone, and I achieved this. There was nothing. This woman no contribute nothing to this girl life. Another person became. Now another person can't take the woman, take this particular, lady in as a help, allow her to go and continue to learn her tailoring. I heard that the girl eventually completed her designing, tailoring thing, and she now own her own shop and stuff like that. That I mean, I heard. I don't know. I never saw the girl. I don't know anything about how it all ended. But I'm saying this story to say that the mindset that I observed in Nigeria, it's not very difficult to see what is happening in Nigeria right now. It's almost like the evil that men do live after them. That's what's playing out in Nigeria. What Tulumbu is doing to the whole of Nigeria is what employers of labors in Nigeria, whether you're a domestic staff or not, is doing to all Nigerians right now. Victory, greetings, so welcome. Oh, this one are just chillax type of conversation we did get today. Not too in depth, but we're talking about everything from politics, whatever. You know, that's what my observation is. Everybody, you go gate man, you won't go visit maybe an office or a business. A gate man go allow you enter, go tell you, say, sister, drop something now, right? Why are they doing that? Because they're not well paid, no benefits, nothing. They look down on gate men for Nigeria. They don't see it as labor. They see it as now waiting lowest of the low they do. Meanwhile, those people who travel abroad for the first time, they have to do certain petty jobs before they can get to where they need to get to. Sometimes it takes years for people to get to the career, their desired career. Or you look down on your domestic staff in Nigeria, from your gateman to your driver to your cook to your gardener. You look down on them, forgetting that those ones have families too that they're catering for, right? You pay them less than they deserve. Some of them will even turn their gatesmen into houseboy, turn them into gardeners, have all in one, so that they don't have to pay too much. And they will now shortchange them by paying them less than they deserve and overwork them. It happens in Nigeria. So now tell me why this mindset will not be at play at the highest level. That's what's playing out at the highest level. You know, Nigerian system created a Tinubu. A Nigerian system made it possible for a Tinubu to come in. A system that was working, that was structured, would not give it somebody like Tinubu an opportunity to come in. But it's a Nigerian system that created it, a system that allows for bribery and corruption. There's no way you go to Nigeria where somebody is not asking you, sis, how far now? Auntie, how far? Anything for the boys, anything for the girls, nothing. I remember I had something to do in Nigeria, and the driver that was shuttling me around, every time he picked me up and he dropped me, say, sis, how far now? Anything for the boys? In the morning when he picks me up and in the evening, that thing used to irritate the hell out of me. It used to, if when let's say it's lunchtime, you see the guy will come. He's being paid a salary, mind you. He will come and meet me and tell me, "Oh, sis, you don't reach time when person will go chop or anything for the boys." And the one that if you see me like that kind money, small money for me, dear, make I take chop something. La- Lack of contentment, always looking at somebody's own to better your own. It's a problem, right? I experienced that even when maybe you're driving and all these policemen are stopping you. And I have to say, when I stayed in Nigeria, I have to say this and I have to be very honest. All the policemen that were standing, and stopping people for their licenses and stuff like that, they were professional. I will not front. During my stay in Nigeria, I experienced professional policemen and the military, some of those military. There was one I actually met that stopped us. He had a master's degree. It was, I think it was in military uniform, master's degree, very well spoken, everything, very extremely professional. I was super impressed. All the times that I have experienced the police, the military. Let me knock on wood here. Where's my wood? Where wood for you? Look at Simona. Wait, oh. They look for wood. May I knock on wood so that this thing will continue? Mm? Mm. Every time. Mm, that I have come in contact with the force, the police force, the military in Nigeria, they've been very professional. Apart from during, my riot days in school, when they invited the military and they were flogging all of us. At least I no say they flogged me for that one. They flogged me when they say we dey cause problem. During when ICOMU was still vice president, or he had just left at the time, and we were protesting, something happened. Apart from then, even then, when they dispersed the military to our schools at the time, they are taking over the entire town at that time. We were walking in, town, you see them walking very straight faced. They don't talk to you, they just walk by you. There was no, like, they were not violent or anything like that. So all these things that I'm seeing, I've heard them do. I mean, I've experienced it myself, so I know that they can go out, they can do and undo, right? But it's unfortunate because the system does not give them the respect that they deserve. So they take it out on the citizens. And unfortunately, instead of them to come out and join the citizens and say, man, if it better for us, we too will all enjoy. Because after all, now a lot of people have shared some of their concerns on social media. Like the police are not well paid. Look at the homes they live in. Their children are not taken care of. When they buy that seat, they're not even give their women insurance money, nothing. Even when they buy equipment and say, okay, let's give it to their officers, your guy at the top will chop it and not give you anything. Right? Citizens were fighting for them. It's unfortunate. Most of them still go ahead and do what they want to do. It is as a result of the system. Most of them have guys at the top that don't care about them. They're not interested. Or they just send them out, go. Some of them, they don't even pay them. Do you know that? They withhold their salaries. They will now force them to go on the road and start squeezing money out of people. Do you know that they have targets for them? Me, I heard they have targets. They tell them, you're going to be here, you're going to mount here and collect here 100,000. You that is going there, 200,000. When they collect all those monies, they bring it to their guys and they share it. Do you understand? So I don't know. Nigeria, it's every individual has a role to play. There has to be a transformation of the mind that would take place. How? I don't know. The quickest way would have been the churches, the big churches like Adeboye's church and Oyedepo's church, all the big, big churches. Those are the people that can really effect change with their words because they are like idols to these people. They are like mini gods, but they are not even saying anything. They are telling you to pray because they don't want the tweet tight to. And guess what? They work pari passu with the government. So if they do anyhow, government will withdraw all their privileges. They're afraid of that. You see, hey Rahim, long time. Oh, how now? Happy, was it Wednesday? Happy Wednesday to you, my brother. Good to see you here. You don't see an election. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I don't see an election in 20. I've been saying this thing for a long time. I mean, it's not like I started saying it now. I don't see an election. I don't see how people survive this. If you have the same INEC, now once the INEC official resigns, I think he said his last year is next year. If he resigns next year, Tinubu already has somebody lined up, a Western man, a Yoruba man. The government we have in Nigeria now is a Yoruba government. That's it. Do you understand? He already has somebody lined up that will take over. Okay. So once Yakubu leaves, it's going to bring in a loyalist. You don't understand. They've sworn an oath together. If I go down, you go down. So you must do as I say, right? Then plus somebody like Okoye. I don't know if Okoye is going to leave. That one that talks without a full stop and comma is still there. And then Kekere Ekun is at the Supreme Court. Please, how do you want to come and win an election? Please tell me how. Rahim, my brother, thank you so much. Good to see you, my brother. It's been a while. Don't take small. Thank you for stopping by. There can never be good elections. I'm telling you, my sentiments exactly. There cannot be. As long as we still have those same current system, the INEC, then the Supreme Court judges, where they are increasing their salary by 300% so that they will forever remain quiet with their fraudulent police and all the structures they have. Almost forget. There's no election. If you like, campaign from now to from here to Timbuktu. You ain't winning no election. They're just going to write the numbers. Now they've perfected it to the point where they will just write the numbers and just announce. They'll say, yes, he won again. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? The man has used he has taken the opportunity to legalize and institutionalize his corruption. You think he's just gonna let you just take over like that? You people don't know who this man. You people don't know who you are dealing with. Oh. That man is ready for you people. He's ready to milk everything dry. You are joking, man. We're still playing. See, we are playing checkers with a man that is miles ahead in his criminality. You think say na beans to be a drug lord, so they move. You think say na beans? Hmm. It's not everybody that can do it, and then to be an asset. Somebody that was during Nadeco, they will be discussing what they want to do during Abacha's time. Tulumbu will leave and say, oh, he has an emergency. He was going back to feed Abacha what their discussion is. You people don't know. He's the one that he ratted out Abiola. Why do you think Abiola did not come up? It was Tinubu. Now he backstabbed the man. Now they here, non old criminal, person where you don't take for the business. When it can be asset of another country. Oh man, we are in a long thing, no. People that are saying, oh, election preparing, I ain't preparing Jack. I am not. If these are the same people that will be there, my hand no day, my eye no day. I will still have my platform. Oh. I will leave it open for people that want to argue for money tonight. But moi, I will not. I'm not involved in any election in 20. Lie. God keep us alive till then. It will not happen. You people don't know the emotional currency that last election cost a lot of us. You people don't know. Some of us are still recovering. We have not fully recovered. You now want us to go through the same sickness. Oh, hell no. I'm not going to live through that trauma again. Nah, I will not. I refuse. I refuse. And if you ask me, if I have the opportunity to talk to Peter Obi one on one, I'll say, I'll say, my respected elder brother, remove hand. Don't worry, leave Nigeria alone. This suffer is not full yet. Nigerians need to hear it hot. You understand? You see, in fact, this Agbado regime is good for Nigerians. The wickedness is too much. They eventually allowed themselves to be used. I'm not saying that he won the election, but guess what though? It wasn't Tinubu that rigged himself in. NYSC people, when they give $50, $100, because where then they today? Where then they? Eh? The people when they did the different polling unit, when they help them change number for polling unit, na Tinubu na they be. So they're not fit to say, with the state of this economy, no, we need to band together and make sure we overthrow this man. Not once. That's a problem already. You don't understand? Like the corruption is so deep that not one person from the local level to the state level to the federal level say no. No only that OT woman for Abia State, only her. Yeah. We have a problem. We have a problem. We have a problem. The system is extremely corrupt, Rahim. Extremely corrupt. Cankerworm, locusts, they crawl all over. Exactly. I'm telling you, Victory. He no find. He was there for himself. The guy was admiring the positions that Abacha was occupying. I was eyeing his brother. If he really is a Yoruba man, because I doubt that man's ethnicity. I'm not going to lie. I really do. Right now, this man, he was eyeing Abiola, say, ah, this man, like joke, Abiola will become president to make I say as I want to sabotage him. I'm telling you, his hand is inside it. His hand is inside. Rahim, I never till today. When I think about that election, sometimes I go want to they cry. When they count those fake numbers, when they shout that time, and they say people should stop these people from counting and shut down everywhere. I remember saying that thing. Everything fell on deaf ears. You now want me 2027? I'll come by myself, sit down. Oh, Oifo mi melu izewelu obomerivo lie. With the way Nigerian politics is, omo, this politics in Nigeria has opened my eyes to a whole lot that was not interested in, I did not care for, but I'm glad that my eyes have opened to it. From the smallest tribe to the biggest tribe, bigoted people, bigoted, even in my own state, bigotry. You hear one tribe putting down another tribe. You hear one tribe saying this about this other tribe, calling out their leaders, saying that their leaders, I beg, Nigeria, the problem, it is an individual. Everybody need to look themselves for mirror first. What role have I played or not played? What role? How did I contribute to the decadence of my country? Everybody need to they ask themselves question. Because this thing when it happen today, not be overnight, it happen. No. It slowly crept up. While Tinubu was telling you that they were fighting for democracy, lie, the man was jealous in Abacha, was jealous in the power. He dey eye the power, say, one man can get power like this, I like to have this power. When the cousin say they want, he be like saying, brother, go take the team, pay now. Say, this man want take am. Two of us, when we all of us know wetin we dey do, we be pushers, we be drug pushers. This man will come we be drug pusher too. Meanwhile, we can't find out say we don't get any heroes pass to all of them, all stained, all of them filthy. Eh? Because he say, now you can go sabotage that one for back. Now you go they feed, Abacha. Listen, Omo, all is exposed now. We are all seeing all the secret. Everybody is seeing the gnash of the turkey. Eh? I still have the trauma. Rahim, you're not the only one. Me, I still have the trauma till today. And somebody is coming to tell me about 20. I'm sorry. I will be looking at you people from a distance. I don't have the energy. I don't have the emotional currency to pour into an election that nobody is ready to fight for. I'm sorry. What Nigeria needs is a leader that will come, first of all, clean house. He go deal with all the people that needs to be dealt with. That's the only way. See, until that is done, we're on a long thing. There's no election that will give you what you truly, none whatsoever. If there's an election that some people are promising you, oh, the election now is a lie, they've gone to go and cut, they've probably gone to go behind to go and strike deal with the devils so that they can get it, so that those ones will fight. Man, the way I don't see as election, they say they run election all over the world. Forget, I can't be fooled again. No. At all. Exactly, Rahim. The same way. Me say sometimes I'll sit down, I go look the man picture, I go just shake my head. I'll say, wow. eh? Yeah, poverty has been weaponized, but guess what though? The people in Nigeria too are also part of a problem. Since you know now, okay, if poverty don't dey the land. Okay, look at what petrol stations are doing citizens in a country. Your own citizens. And it's not as if those petrol stations they started doing that. They've been striking for a long time. They will intentionally have petrol and refuse to sell. Not be today it starts. Look at what they are doing to their citizens. Please. It's not as if they don't have, but they want to sell it at an exorbitant rate. That's what's going on. Is that not wickedness? Even okay, if the government is weaponizing poverty, why can't we as individuals rise up for each other and help each other to alleviate some of that poverty? Why? Why we not they think in terms of let's lift each other, let's do what we can for each other? We're not doing it because the mind is decadent, is filthy, wickedness, envy, jealousy, greed, selfishness, gluttony has taken over. Eh? They have destroyed Nigeria completely. From limb to limb, they have destroyed. I laugh at elections now. To be honest with you, I don't even take any of the elections seriously. I don't. I laugh at it all. I laugh at it all. Kudos to Abia State Governor that's doing the right thing. I also hear that Enugu State Governor is actually pulling his weight as well. I'm really happy to hear that there's improvement. I really, because that's all that matters. At the end of the day, if the lives of the common people are being touched, that's what I care about. The truth is, even though Agbado came in through the back door, not even through the back door, he came in through a hole that he put there by himself and crept in. If he now came in and was doing what was supposed to be done, do what is needed, I'm telling you, I won't even remember his sin. To be honest with you, I will not. I go say, he's doing well for the people. So what excuse do I have? He's not even trying. It's almost like he came in and he said to himself, I'm going to deal with these people. Now I have the power and I will exercise it to the fullest. He's picking up journalists, locking them up, keeping them away from their families, torturing them, doing all manner of things. People are afraid to speak, right? He's not even worse than Abacha. So he was thinking that time, he was like, if I have the opportunity like Abacha, I will do this, do this. Let's say he don't already get blueprint of the wickedness when he go do for Nigeria before he enter. Shebi, he recently went to sign an oil deal with his Guinean brother so that he'll be siphoning your own Nigerian oil, be siphoning it to Guinea. The same thing Buhari did, that he cannot go to Niger today. He cannot go to Niger. They're not born him well. Make it go to Niger. Ah, it's a shame, oh. It's a shame. Honestly, it's a complete joke, Raheem. Complete. So, all this talk about 2027 election, I'm keeping quiet. I'm not saying I don't have that energy. I refuse. I am not going to waste my emotional currency on it. But I will provide my platform for anybody who wants to talk about, the 2027 election. You'll be like, you go, they enter my ear, they come out of the other one, to be honest, because you are not even talking of whether people will survive to 2027. You are talking, how far 2027 is. That's wasted years for people. Wasted. Ha. Oh, I bet. Hey, area. Over here now, my brother. Welcome. Oh. Welcome. I'm telling you, Sonny, welcome, oh, Sonny. I never suffer rich. The wickedness amongst the people alone, it reached to even discourage you. You see say poverty dey. Instead you go help, okay, all dis petrol station dem no fit talk say dem never make enough money. You say you know wetin, dis suffering too much, make we help our people. See, for here, if something dey happen like global thing dey happen, you go see people dey come together dey help each other. You go see people, community dey form, people go dey form groups. There's a problem in Nigeria. When we will be communal living people, when we say Oyibo people learn communal living from us, we not fit show example. Instead, everybody want flex small, so everybody want do na me get power pass, na me no pass, na me sabi pass. May this power just reach my hand. Make me self do this. Power cannot reach everybody's hand. Everybody go do wetin fit do. If you find yourself in that position, do good. That's all people care about. People don't go that position before. If I ask you now, all the senators when you don't pass through that Senate before, name one when you remember. You cannot name one. Maybe one or two that stood out. That's it. Because they had no impact on the lives of people. Impact is more important than money. Somebody was sharing a video of Daisy Janjuma, whatever, the talking. I saw it to someone on Twitter. I just they laugh. What impact did that woman make? Okay, she was a senator. Okay, married the former defense minister Danjuma. What impact did she make in the lives of her own people? That people will say, oh, even in the villages, they'll say, anybody here, Daisy Johnson, they'll say, oh man, that woman, oh my God. It wasn't for that woman, we won't have this, we won't have that. No, I didn't even know. I actually had forgotten. I didn't even, first of all, I don't really know her because I wasn't really that involved, but I used to hear her name. I used to hear Danjuma, I used to hear that, but I didn't even know much. And I went and said, man, and then I heard, recently, whether she built a school or a block in Uniben or so. I'm like, this is the problem. This is not visionary. When you do things for people, it should impact even the lives of people that you will never meet, you never see, that don't even know you. They don't think like that. All they think about is just get money, however way, wealth without enterprise. That's why they don't know how to spend the money, don't know how to do things for people. I do not have any respect for any senator, past or even present, apart from Dora Akinyuli of NAFDAC. That woman did bebe work for NAFDAC. If not because they just do what they do to that woman do bebe work for NAFDAC. Adadevo, is it Adadevo? Oh, apparently I heard that that Dr. Adadevo is a descendant of Herbert Macaulay. Oh my God, I was blown. My mind was blown. I heard she's a descendant of Herbert Macaulay. That woman sacrificed her life for Nigerians. I beg of you, go rest, please. No get power for English today. That's true. I agree with you, Victory. It all rests on leadership. When criminals are in leadership, nothing will work. That's true, right? That's true. I don't know if you guys remember the history of Idi Amin, right? You know, Idi Amin was demonized by the media a lot. I mean, I only found that out much later. Okay, so it's not like during that time the way they demonized Idi Amin. What Idi Amin was doing was for the good of his people, but because Oyibo people don't like him, they found a way to use the media to demonize him. Right now, Idi Amin was once an asset to the British people. I'm sure you guys know this already because you guys are brilliant people. In fact, I did learn some of this information from Una. Idi Amin was an asset of the British intelligence or the CIA or whatever, one of them. When he now became president, he turned against the plans that they wanted him to carry out in Uganda. That's what pained these people, and they started using the media against him. If you remember Idi Amin, if you talk about Idi Amin now, you go to remember all the things when they say he do for Uganda. I saw a clip of an interview where I think it was during they were fighting Palestinian and whatever. He now said no. He says he spoke up against those that were oppressed. I think the Palestinians or something like that. They hated that man. They were like looking for a way because he was not. When he went to Uganda, I said no. How can only Oyibo people have farm? No, 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 no. He collect the farm, give am back to him people. Dat kind man na him dey come demonize give all of us for Africa when we dey say Idi Amin, Ewule, Awola, go show am dey chop human skin. We dey look am like cannibal. Yeah, that's what they made us do. Na wetin dey tell us be that. Eh? So your reason why I raised that point, right? Victory. Now because you say criminals take over. Yes, I agree. But some people dey when they say they go take over, they know wetin they want come do. They know wetin they want come do. Some people go play the game so that, but this one will not be like that. This one have evil intent. He carry and come, say, man, these people I go show them banza. Una not see the TikTok of this Fulani people for inside bush. They call Tulumbu, they say banza. They abusing papa, they abusing mama. Eho, he don't reach like that for Nigeria. Now we they talk about 2027. Oh my God. I laugh. I laugh hysterically. Omo. Me, I don't know about that one at all. I don't know. Druggy cannot do right in his DNA. Clearly he can't. Clearly he can't, Victory. Eh? Eh? You know they work for anybody now. OVA, you not get who they work for now. You not get who they work for. You not get who all these things. You not get who they work for. All of us they we they chop the pepper together. We they chop the bulala. Hmm. Now man do man. Oh Sonny, God go bless you. Now man they do man for Nigeria. Now we they do ourselves. Nothing wrong if all the petrol stations for Nigeria come together to say, our people they suffer, oh, make we help them. Instead we will sell petrol to them at 1,000, make we sell them to them for at least 200. We don't make enough profit. Nothing wrong with that, but gluttony, greed, selfishness, don't care about anybody else. Now they worry all of them. I beg go sit down with you. That your platform will be like so na not serious. I beg. Not be kwankwa see how people fool your this thing. Now kwankwa see how people fool your platform now. Kwankwasia people now go they do where are your kwankwasia now, OVA? Where is your kwankwasia? Eh? Tell me where your kwankwasia. You when they rake that time. Kwankwa. You hear what the man don't do? Oh, kwankwasia. Eh? You and your kwankwasia and your agbado leaning people. I bet I not fit follow those kind of people talk. Oh. I feel vex. I go scatter that your I go scatter your platform. And I don't want to do that one to you. That's my brother. I want you to grow. Eh? So that we can fight for Nigeria together. So instead of me to come and do that to you, I'd rather respect myself. Hmm? I know victory. Sometimes, I know I not fit compare. Now true you talk. I should not compare. But sometimes we can't help it. Now 80% they see it, they compare others. Yeah, I agree. They are all criminals. Eh? It's not working for the elite. Oh. OJ, you know, the rich also cry for Nigeria. The rich are crying. Hey, see, OJ. The rich are also crying. They work for them again. Business not smooth like before. They themselves don't they lose money. They there. They work for they don't chook hand for their eye too. They just only us go they suffer. Eh? Thank you, Victory. For less than 3% even good. 3% for less than 1% of the population. Next, thank you. Like say we follow come. Next, we escort them come this what? Eh? Pankwasia answer. Did we escort the less than 1% of the world? We too, we have greatness inside of us. We have the potential to turn our country around. Eh? But the greed. Hey, sis, Madam Omorege, welcome. Oh, good to see you. Long time. Eh? My sister, anyone you support, as I did here, so me, I know they support anybody. I don't 20 me not even first of all, first of all, I know they see any election 2027. It's on my topic. Hmm? I want people to prove me wrong. by the grace of God, we live to 2027. If Nigeria still dey exist at that time, because the rate at which is going, when Fulani for inside jungle, they threaten, they tell your president Banza, hey, oko bi oko, me va se hemi no diario re, me va se hon re directly. No be say they no fit trace their TikTok. Oh. He do TikTok like put in face. He say Tulumbu and Banza, in papa Banza, in mama. Hey, I say wow, Nigeria is gone. Forget. So, mm. He said, oh, victory. I know you're very optimistic. He said, but almost if we don't, it will only work if we fight now. It will only work if we fight now. If we fold our hand, it will not work. It will not, nothing will work without us putting in the effort. There's no other way around it. There's none. It won't work. It's like somebody is in an abusive relationship. The man keeps physically abusive, right? Year in, year out, physical abuse. Year in, year out, physical abuse. And then yeah, people are like, oh, stay for another, stay now, stay. But the person has not stopped abusing. What do you think will make that man stop? The woman has to take, either the woman and the man, depending on who is being abused, needs to take physical action. Either move out completely to go and heal themselves, first of all, so that they can think clearly before they decide which direction they want to go. This one we did so abusive relationship, year in, year out, year in, year out. We are folding our hand and we are saying we are preparing. Meanwhile, this man has strategically put Supreme Court person, has put Okoye still there, that's still talking blah blah blah. That one not get full stop and come out for Matt. Mahmoud still there. Eh? All the structures, military and police, you don't use money, shut all of them up. How do you want to win an election? How? Hmm. It is impossible for me, oh. The water filtering looter. Oh my God. Hey. I beg, I know they talk Edo politics, not drag me enter Amumbanu. That's even worse. I'm not talking, I'm not this. You see, I don't even talk about Edo politics for my platform. That's to show you. I don't even want to talk about it because the tribalism that I have seen in this small Edo politics, I don't want to get myself involved. There's no point. A lot of people are so disappointed in that I've heard, and I'm like, damn. Oh my God. There's no fairness, there's no justice, there's no equity, nothing. We are not one like they claim. We aren't one, man. This election has proved it. I'm like, you guys are just fooling yourselves. There's no one. Everybody's fighting for power. They want to have the power all to themselves. I'm not interested. Eh, it's even worse. I know they come. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. That's true. It's desperate for a new Nigeria. I desire. You know what? Peter Obi is perfect for. Peter Obi does not have, and I really personally don't want him to even get involved in the fight in Nigeria because the tribe alone that he comes from has suffered greatly. So I won't even encourage him to be part of it. Somebody needs to. Peter Obi is a kind of transformational leader. Somebody needs to come first, clean out like what's it called? Rollins method. Come do the Rollins thing, and then Peter Obi comes. That is the best. That's the best thing that could happen. Honestly, any other way, because I don't see Peter Obi coming out and say, oh, yeah, let's go and lie. It's not going to happen. The man does not have that nature of pulling people to go and fight because he thinks about other people. He feels he's very empathetic towards other people's suffering. He's not going to let it happen. He will be preaching peace. I will be preaching calm down, calm down. We need someone that will come, clean up. We show these people they don't need to they exist again. I'm telling you, they're not supposed to. That things need to be dealt with first for someone like Peter Obi to come and really put in the transformational work, because Peter Obi is a transformational leader. He's not a revolutionary, he's a transformational leader. That's the thing. The target is oil, and Tinubu and his family has captured. Yep, that's right. Yep, that's the target. You're right, Sonny. The rich are buying. Wait till be this yoch. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, wait till be that. I don't understand. Jet and SUV. But to fuel them, they cry. You know how much they buy diesel for? Diesel for their aircraft. They are crying. Oh, like say you know they to the apple. They too they are crying. Eh? Which kind organized? 3% are not even organized. The 3% are greedy as selfish people. I have no regards for. I'm telling you, we have no elite in Nigeria. None. None. Yield. Nilt. I mean, is it Nilt? Nilt? We have none in Nigeria. We have a bunch of greedy ass people, wealth without enterprise people, that they just dash them oil block from me when they say from my own state that they produce oil, I suppose so they get benefit every month. I know chingbang. Now other people from other states, now they own the oil from my state. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Eh? I suppose to work for a company. Will they give me the opportunity? No, they're not gonna give you. Now people, other people, children, when I come from other states, now they can't benefit from waiting be my own resource. So they are not organized, though they are all the same. They are all pilfering from the people. Those people don't have any known businesses. There's nothing. It's all government. They are all government sugar babies. That's what they are. That's how they got the money they got. I beg. There's a difference between those and those that really work hard. The ones that are really working hard, they are trying to stamp them out. That's what the government is doing. I beg, when they mention it, please forget all those people. They are not part of it. They are all greedy. Victory, oh, victory is on fire this evening. Victory say we don't. Me and you know say no, not be. We not get me not. I know they notice nothing they happen for the country. The country be like you not be like who get anybody. It be like homeless. It be like homeless child. That country don't become homeless child. No papa, no parent, no mother, no father. That's what's happening. So you're right. Not my own view. Not my own view. They don't enter one chance, so Sonny. One chance. Ó ti lọ. Tinubu don't use their head climb. Hey, when if I carry people, he put in people for one chance. Wetin I take put them for one chance. He say mi ló kàn, àwa ló kàn. If I put àwa so that you go feel say they among. If you throw that one and give them, they'll say, yeah, yeah, àwa ló kàn, yeah, yeah, yeah. When he enter finish, say mi ló kàn. Who dey enjoy am now? Him and im Lagos boys, when they all of them criminals together, na im dey enjoy am now. None of the people, all dis agbero, none of they even say they just change they just MC Oluomo no be chairman of transport again. He don replace am put another person. Una never know wetin dey happen for Nigeria. Mm. No, I no dey talk. I say I no not drag me put Ovie, leave me alone. I'm not coming. I'm not gonna talk about. Are you kidding me? Hell no. I'm not gonna talk about. I don't want to talk to nobody. Let them do whatever they want to do. Honestly, let them do it. I don't want to talk to anybody. Exactly. Bagan victory. It is the same name, another name. Now one coin, different how they take dey call am, different sides of one coin na im dey be. Elite criminal, that's it. um um Nigeria is their business. Yowa, that's it. They be sugar babies now. The government they fund their lifestyle. So what do you mean? That's it now. They are government sugar babies. That's what I call them. They are no elite. We don't have elites in Nigeria. Anybody that is calling himself an elite and a billionaire in Nigeria is just as poor. He's a filthy poor person. He's suffering the same disease that the poor man in Nigeria is suffering. Shebi, they reminded Dangote that he's a freaking black man after all. He needs a visa to travel to another African country. But the Oyinbo man go enter African country freely, come in and go out as he like. You want to be the supposed richest black man in the whole world. You not fit, they're not born you where may you travel straight go another African country, African man country. That alone is a slap on the face. Me all of them go sit down. Wetin dem suppose, none of them have transformation in there. They don't have any vision. All na sugar babies. They dash in oil bulk. Dash wetin they call that woman when they say na the richest Kofo something. Kofo, is it Kofo Rola or whatever her name is? Not be oil block they give am when you take get money. Abemo we hear what all these people, all of them went without enterprise. They don't know. That's why they cannot use the money well. They can't. They can't. They can't. If you have, see, a person when get money, when get vision, there's a huge difference. There's a huge difference in the way they behave, the way they talk, the way they approach things. There's a humility that comes with it because they suffer, they know what they've experienced. They've gone through the phases of life. They've gone through sandpaper people. They've met and interacted with different types of people on different levels. Most of this elite you see in Nigeria, they have a chip on their shoulders to tell you that they did not work hard for their money. It was handed to them as a favor, as a gift. They use and raise them. Make them talk say, oh, we have these people in our community, we have these people in our tribe. Now lie. If you sit down and have conversations with them and let them talk about real life experiences, most of them don't have it. Some of them are thief, they thief, they get that money. Can we say the truth all the way? I beg. I beg. There's a elite conspiracy in Nigeria. Oh yeah, well lie. There is. We don't even have elites. All these elite names that people are, first of all, I don't even like that word. I don't even think there anybody that is a billionaire in the world is a problem. It's part of the greed. So no talk of Nigeria where they greedy pass. And how do you talk about Peter Obi? Hey, hey, then I'm 7 foot tall and I'm from China. Talk about Peter Obi. I beg that time don't pass. I don't need to talk about him again. Forget. I'm already sold on him. So thank you very much, Sonny Alakija. Thank you. You understand? Hmm. I beg you, David, do then you not get it if you do me. Wetin I talk na lie? David, do then you go even agree with me. Wetin I talk no be lie. Do you understand? It's not be lie now. So all of them, they are all sugar babies. And that doesn't mean that, if he's trying to do something for the common goods, that we should just push him out and let him burn. Of course, I support Udein for defending him. Yeah, because if to say that refinery they work, at least it go alleviate some of the sufferings when people they go through right now. But they're not going to let them work because guess what? Bala Blue has interest. Bala Blue want people to come and be kissing his ring every time, the same way he did with Ambode in Lagos when Ambode no gree. Now he turn Nigeria too. Before anything, you must come and kiss his ring. You want anything, you come and slave servant to master relationship. 19 people they look for. So if you don't kiss the ring, you got nothing. Hey, I will go. Ovi, I know they sell Obi to you. There's nothing to sell. If you are not already sold, I don't know what. Now you sabi, it's your problem. Whatever you want to do, do. Follow your kwankwasia. I can see it's working for you. So you just stay with your kwankwasia. I beg. Leave me alone. Me, left to me, Peter Obi is forever my president. There's nothing, nobody can take that away. That's why I don't even want him to waste his time again and resources and energy. You know how much that man spent in the last election single handedly? Ha! Abeg o. I'm sure his wife is like, honey, just sit this one out. But because of the kind of mindset he has, he actually said he's not desperate to be president. And he has said we are thinking about saving Nigeria now. You're talking about 2027. So I mean, we can chew and walk, we can chew gum and walk at the same time. I mean, if he's planning for it, no problem. But me personally, I am resting. I am folding my hands, sitting behind and observing. I am not going to exhaust or waste my emotional currency on an election that I already see where it's going to end. We need to fix the problem now. The only time I will decide and say, okay, let's go for it, is when I see that indeed, first of all, they remove Mahmoud. Then they can't put person when the people, the electorate, we the people decide, say, yes, now this person we want, and we put that person, right? For as INEC chairman, remove Okoye, put another person. In fact, flush the entire INEC, come out, put the people when we, the people, choose. And then go to Supreme Court, remove Kekere Ekun, remove her, eh? Put somebody that people, all of us decide, say, yes, now this one we want to be. Until those structures are in place, I am not lifting an arm. I am not they do anything. Now sit down, look with monkey business. That's what I'm gonna do. Simple and short. Oh. Mm. OVA, David has no clue what he was talking about regarding Dangote. So you that you have the clue, now tell us. Since you seem to have the clue. No insult David though. I beg. David na our hero for here. Eh. If you like, make it they crack you up now. Peter Obi na my hero. Forget that thing. No matter what happen. I don't victory, I don't know for Ovio. You just they go around the garden. I don't understand. Leave David alone. If you know say not to talk your own now, you know hard. Do a video, send am to David, say, David, you are wrong. We go, all of us will go gather watch where David answer you back. Yep, yep. That's right. Absolutely. Ovie, you don't run out of your expired skinny con. Hmm? Okay. Oh. I don't know. Tell us. Since you know the difference, tell us. I don't know. I don't know. So you tell us if you know the difference. Because the way I'm seeing it, almost Nigeria needs to be saved, man. But in order for it to be saved, they need to literally uproot people, one after the other. Uproot. hmm So that's what I think. Oh, Mhm. See what they are doing to Pidom. Eh? Wait till that guy do. Eh? With all the criminals and all the terrorists and bandits in Nigeria, you go they carry innocent people, want to destroy the no. Na. This one now for here me to agree with Showore. Oh. Make everything go down. Now dear, now I tell agree with Showore. You understand? I support him. That October thing, I they pray for the success of him. I'm telling you, because almost something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. We can't just fold our hand and be looking and waiting. Nothing's going to change if we don't move. Oh. Mm. Wow. Are you sabi o? He's my hero. David is a hero. Omo, David is a hero. Omo, I'm telling you, that guy is a hero single-handedly. That na man, na him that guy be man. That's what men do. Na man, na him be put him neck out there every day, trying to save Nigeria. He saved Nigeria from going to war with Niger single-handedly. Omo, that na man deserves respect. Omo, he's a hero. Okay, go and sleep. Go and sleep and vex if you want. Okay. Hmm. Victory! Ovie, victory get sub for you. He don't give you sub right there. I don't know what you dey talk about. Oh. E no make sense. What you just type now go make sense. Mm, I'm telling you. Eh? The guy that just went to Nigeria from London, I hear he went to arrest him. I think they said they released him, but under stringent, whether they seized his passport or something like that. I'm like, are you for real? Meanwhile, you're living with criminals and they're even sending you threats from the jungle. You not go with you don't fit do. Another country, all those who they do TikTok, therefore don't round them up since, therefore be thing of the past. Every day that they kidnap 200 people for nuts, 300 today, tomorrow 200, next tomorrow 500, another time they go kidnap. Ah, God. Mm-mm. Ah, it's terrible. We can't continue like this, so I don't know. We really, really can't continue like this at all. Eh? When leaders have the opportunity to do right and put the necessary things in place so that those coming after them can climb and work and improve on that space. No. Instead, fathers are coming in and wrecking and uprooting the structure so that the children don't even see any structure. I never see you. Parents that don't have any love for their children, you come instead of you to create visionary structures, create things in place for your children. Right now, I suppose to they discuss which flower they're supposed to plant for state house. Now, what is they are supposed to they argue with that? I go they say no, hibiscus flower is indigenous to us. So because of that, the hibiscus flower represent. Now, that one are supposed to they discuss. Now, I don't understand. Soft life. Well, they say my great great grandfather, my grandfather, my father, they all contributed in creating this structure that I'm standing on. That's what is supposed. That's what's up, man. That's what we're supposed to be talking about. We're supposed to be saying chrysanthemum. Okay, let's plant chrysanthemum in front of the presidential villa. Let's not plant it because chrysanthemum represent. That's the type of debate we're supposed to be having. Like we were supposed to be having debates like, oh, there's a village that we heard that electricity had not gotten to them by share maybe people did not understand or did not know that this village existed at the time. Let's make sure we give them all the things that they need. Eh? Nothing like that. Instead, God, we're literally having to talk about building from the scratch. It dey pain me, I no go lie. It dey pain me. Eh? And on top of that one, people they born children, maybe say they don't even know where their future go be, how it go be. Some they even they sell their children at borders. Eh? Ha! Hey, God I beg go. Now you know, Ovie, now you know. Now you know. Laugh. Now you get mouth, they laugh, they go. Adeboye say na spirit dey make Sonny abeg no make me laugh. Oh my God. Hey. Oh, religion na another trap for Nigerians. Traps everywhere. There's no there's no deliverance anywhere. Eh? When they don't deal with knock Nigerians over the head finish, knock them left, right, and center. They will come send pastors to come tell them say Nah, spiritual problem they get. Oh my God. Ah, no, no, no. Nigerian politicians, I beg. Eh? Those guys, they know what they do. They go knock Nigerians down, do them anyhow, abuse their rights, rough them up. Then they'll come send they'll come send pastor geos. They'll come send them to tell them, say make they announce to the people say na spiritual problem na in Nigeria get. Meanwhile, those ones when they talk say na spiritual problem, they get private jets. If they sick, even if na Panadol, they know they go Nigerian hospital, they go jet off quietly in the night, come back the next day, they are okay. They don't go see their doctor, come back. Their children are living luxury lives outside. They are jetting from place to place. Monaco today, Switzerland tomorrow, going all over the world. Mm? Money is not their problem. If they demand for tithes now, one president 10% tithes, don't already take care of their needs forever and ever. Their church member no go see shingbai. You won't go their school, you will pay through your teeth. They not send your papa message. They are not missionaries. They are not a charity organization. You no pay, you no get no goddamn education. It's as simple as that. Eh? So in cahoots with the religious leaders, after they have knocked Nigerians upside the head, they will now send them to come and tell you it's a spiritual problem. Clement, welcome. Oh, I'm telling you, Nigeria don't cast fake geos up and down. Yeah, no my Ovie. I don't know what they do, Ovie. Ovie, yours they restless this evening. Yeah, I beg. It's just a shame. My own be say make they release Pidom. I don't know what they say Pidom do. The man, the guy is just doing his own. Eh? It's to show you that now we they do ourselves. That man went to stay in a hotel. The hotel manager cannot pretend, cannot feign ignorance and say, hey, he doesn't know the work Pidom is doing. Instead, you rat him out and give him and produce him to your government. You see, say now we they do ourselves. If the people, is that not a man that everybody should be protecting from for trying to preserve the lives of Nigerians and telling them the truth? This is what I'm talking about. The wickedness. Eh? The wickedness. It makes no sense. You went to a hotel, the hotel manager cannot shut his mouth and pretend like he did not see you, protect you. Look at what's going on in Kenya. They're protecting their people. Nigerians are the most, I've never seen. Wicked. You go and rat him out. Eh? Someone that's single, if to say war bust for between Niger and Nigeria right now. Now this one will for the talk. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I say Nigerians are wicked to themselves. There's a you problem and an us problem. A you and an us problem. Everybody needs to go and look in the mirror. You can't even protect your own. Was it the government that came and ratted him out? It was the manager of the hotel that ratted him out. Nigeria suffering never full. Oh. The suffering still they learn. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. He say he's incompetent. He can't reach new button. He comes the yarn saying that. Hey, na him be the thing now. They carry us trabaye, as they say in Yoruba land. They carry us trabaye. They were just making noise, empty noise, hot air. They blow hot air. Meanwhile, their plans was deep and dark. It's a Yoruba government we have now. The nationalism that Yoruba are clamoring for, the Yoruba Ronus, not the Omoluabis, have to separate that because a lot of Omoluabis are coming out and are fighting relentlessly. Okay? The Yoruba Ronus is a Yoruba Ronu government. That's it. It's not for the people, it's not for the Nigerian people. It's a Yoruba run government. Eh? I don't know the name of the hotel, oh. My brother Clement. I don't know the name of the hotel. I heard it was a hotel in I think Port Harcourt. That's where he said he was. And the hotel, the manager, honestly, it would be nice to know the hotel so that people can boycott it and really make that man, make the business kukuma go down, make the manager lose his job. Matter of fact, that's a very Clement. Thank you for saying that. Let me see. Let me tweet it out. Hopefully, somebody will be able to give us that information. That business needs to shut down. Maybe the government go the patronizer. Who knows? Who knows the name of the hotel? Hmm, that freedom was abducted from. Omo, that business hotel plus the manager needs to lose business, hmm, and job. You need to teach hard lesson. Oh, freedom. Obiero. Ofeke lamenti eke prison. Eh? Oya no one lepa no one leva. Eh? All for the love of people. Oh. I don't tweet them out. Thank you very much, Clement. That's actually brilliant. I don't tweet them out. I should say they will soon find now. Eh? If they tweet it while I'm still here, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, yeah. I'm telling you, Clement, you don't, in fact, you don't talk and finish. Ronu government ran by Ronus for the Ronus. Bagam. I like that. I think I'm going to use that in my next tweet. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Eh? Before things will get head for Nigeria, some people must. I'm telling you, Sonny, there's no easy way out of this. Unfortunately, we cannot. Ahmed Dati have said it before, right? There's no election, that can fix Nigeria. That is where I'm standing. There's no election that can fix Nigeria. I don't care how good that candidate is. Peter Obi is literally a saint compared to Nigerian politicians. And everybody saw and knows Peter Obi won that election with a landslide. This time, in fact, they're not seeing if in print, they're not seeing footprint for sand. That's how distant. That's the distance that Peter Obi gave them. Okay. But they still stole that election at 3 a.m. in the morning and gave it to Bala Blue. Here we are, living a Tulumbu life. Nigerians are suffering every day since that man enter. Dark cloud cover Nigeria. When I hear saying wife, they talk say they negotiate for wife of office of the first lady. Say the work when Tinubu get too plenty so that in go fit take some off am. They want pass am for Senate too. I don't know whether people put ear for ground for there. Make una put ear for ground though. That's what they are working on right now. They want so that they will create that office for her so that he will come. I say, na that Remy, na rats, na they run Nigeria, not be Agbado. Rats, na they give her suggestion. Na rats, na they run through his husband. I'm telling you, man, when they leak microphone, he don't do it. The man, even though yes, himself get the evil plan. But that im wife na im really dey run things. Una remember when we start to dey shout, when e dey go meeting everywhere with im husband, when e dey go everywhere with im husband, e go sit down when the man dey sign something, e go put eye. Una remember when all of us come dey shout say wetin first lady dey do for where president take dey sign something. Una remember? Una no forget o, na dat woman dey run Nigeria o. um um Dat is the woman that's running Nigeria right about now. I'm telling you. Nigeria has never had any valid, never, Clement, never. Literally, Nigeria has never had any valid, sanctified elections since independence. Not one. The first election that was held in Nigeria was rigged. That's the foundation of a country that we are fighting for. It was rigged, the very first election. It was rigged. Can you imagine that? Now them lay the foundation for the rigging after. After that, no election has been free and fair in Nigeria. Not one. And they want to keep it that way. You see, say, before Nigeria feel good, some things need to be dug and covered in the ground. Eh? Who is Humphrey Wosu? I don't know that one. I don't know the history of that one. With 93 election. He came out for election in 93. What happened? Me, I don't know about that one. Let me see. Let me read up. Let me Google. Google is your friend. Humphrey Nwosu. Nwosu. 93 election. 93 election. Okay. Okay. He was the chairman. Professor Humphrey Nwosu, born October 2nd, 1994, was chairman of the National Electoral Commission appointed by Babangida. Okay. There were only two heroes, so to speak. Let me see. I really need to read. Okay. Let me go to the Wikipedia then. So he held that office as INEC chairman from 1989 to 1993. Okay. So this was during the Abiola election, right? That's what it is. Fake census number. Yep. Fake pastors. Yep. Fake imams. Fake. Yep. Dominic politicians and weak populists. Back down. Clement, you just proscribe the problem where you are apt. You nail them. Back down. I'm telling you. What messed up our election is really the fake census. Yep. Yep. That's right. He was the man that declared MKO election. Okay, he was. I was young then, so I don't really know. Okay. He was. I only heard they rigged the MKO Abiola election, no, and then there was protest. That's all I heard. Okay, so he was okay. And let me see. I beg, who is that? I don't know that one. No, whoever that is, I don't know. A victory. He is professor of political science too. He conducted. Okay, interesting. Thanks. So I learned something new today. I didn't know. I didn't even know about him. More history is important too. I'm seriously, every Nigeria owes it to themselves. We gotta start educating ourselves. There's so many things that is incredible about history that we are not learning, and it's terrible. We cannot continue like this. Because sometimes when some of us they talk, it's embarrassing. We don't know the history. It's better to say, I don't know, I really don't know much about this, I don't have any idea, than for you to be concocting stories and trying to rewrite history. Or more, nobody has a monopoly of madness. Let's get some sense, please. Let's start by getting sense. If we're looking for a free and fair strong election, let's first of all start having sense. Hmm? Exactly. Sunny, that's the only way. Even this one when me dey so. Now wetin make dem sit up be that. The kind kpai when they kpai people up and down to make sure say they get this thing. Otherwise, it was just as bad. In fact, there was one time in where me dey so, where we say mafias, right? When they go carry their lawyers, they go fly them up for helicopter, drop them from that height. You even get one governor, I don't forget that governor now, I don't know. I don't forget the man name true, but the story was told. This man, right? Whether because he lose the election for here, Oyibo people, whether because he lose the election or something happen, he first of all surround himself with a police or army or whatever. They buy so many people because of election. Because of election. I don't forget the story. Maybe somebody go remember. For this we side. For this we side. See even Russia, their monarch, not be revolution, they take am down. When they see they find Anastasia till today, then they find the one where they feel say run away. Till today, they see they look for an Anastasia. I mean, not be Natasha, being Anastasia, and then they call the gay. I don't know. Same thing with, thank you very much, Kenny, with French Revolution. Because of price of agege bread. Yes. Like honestly, Nigerians say this thing go just happen. And when you talk, I mean, I don't like to talk too much about revolution because I open my they say, hey, you self, come down, come and do it. I said, so when me leave Nigeria, Nigeria was sane. I dey fit go farm for Nigeria. I go drive for road. I don't by myself drive from Lagos to Ogun State before. I don't by myself drive from Lagos go Oyo State, Ibadan before. I meet police for road. Now maybe to say my own interaction with police for road has been professional. I not fit con here con lie. They treated, they handled me where are your particulars? I showed them your driver's license. I showed them. They give me back my thing. They say safe journey. That's it. They blessed me. When I dey live for when I even come back, not be when I dey grow up. When I come back come Nigeria with the mindset to remain in Nigeria permanently, I was driving around Nigeria without no shaking. Do you understand what I'm saying? You when they tell me now, say come back, come fight. Nigeria not bad. I know this Nigeria when you dey tell me about now, I not recognize her. If you want make I come back, eh? Okay, why not fix it to the point where me take meet am before so that I will come back with clean conscience. Say, okay, even then I was complaining. I was complaining because there were certain things that didn't make sense to me. And the mindset of the people was the greatest problem I had. The place I was working at the time, the people there thought I was coming to take over their jobs. They were afraid of me, and then all of them ganged up against me because they felt I was coming to take their jobs. They ganged up against me. There was no manner of insult I did not get. It was shameful, but I experienced it. Do you understand? Hmm. Omo, I'm telling you, fake certificate, fake, no certificate, self, not be even fake. No certificate. Jagudas, Agberos, they are the ones leading now. Eh? Agberos. There's no way. You understand? The only other way that I think that this thing can work, to be honest with you, now, if to say the mindset of the people, they empathetic towards one another. For instance, the examples when I give now, that Pidom now, for instance, that hotel when you go stay for Port Harcourt, right? That hotel when you go stay, the manager see am, the manager cannot pretend that this guy has been fighting for the people. Either he was jealous of Pdom's popularity online, right? Or he was like he didn't care. Opportunity for him to have protected that man, to make sure he stayed in that place, rested well, and left in peace. He didn't do it. He threw his own brother under the bus for a man that is fighting for the good of everyone. I have a problem with that. If only the people will come together and understand that we are united in suffering, we would have been easy for us to win it back. The people that rigged Agbado in, Agbado was not there at the collating center. He was not there at the polling unit. He just paid their big ogas and told them, I trickle down $50, $100 here to people, you understand, so that they can take care of this. The people that were changing numbers, people will say it's hunger, there's nothing. No, I beg to differ. Hunger not even bad reach like this. There was no even hunger there. Food still there. They could have said, no, we're not changing numbers. We're going to give it as it is, right? Those people, when they say, they can't snatch boxes, they for say, this one are for our good, though. We know they snatch anything. They go collect the money, no problem. But you go reach there, you know, go snatch. Even if you snatch, you'll snatch fake one. You tell them, say, wait till I see be this, so. They send you Olokpa, go and harass these people. You say, no, if not to perish, make a cuckoo perish. All that one, and Nigerians, that they go church pass. Me, I still remember the story of Esther for Bible, when they say, when Mordecai, is it not Mordecai? I'm gonna correct me, Bible scholars. He say, Esther, your people suffering there. You have to do something. Esther sit down and think. He say, perhaps this is the reason why I am here as the queen. Abi? Okay. Now he can say, okay, you know what? He go fast 3 days, then he go talk to the king. If I perish, I perish. Not be waiting talk be that. So all those people when they go church pass, because I believe so all those people when they rig election, when they snatch boxes, they go now they front seat for church. What did they do? They forgot if I perish, I perish, and snatched and grabbed. Okay, we come to INEC people, the people that are calling the result, all the professors that they nominated for people that will be calling out the results. Why did those ones not say, no, we're not going to be a part of this evil? We will call out the real results. What stopped it from happening? Tinubu wasn't there. Mahmoud, when they pay almost how much trillions of money, when they do one, he not sit down and say, no, the way this trajectory of this country is not good. You know, people are not happy. I like to see this country turn around for good. A lot of people miss the opportunity to be heroes. No understand. The only person that came out a hero was that Madam Oti, the professor. Out of the multitude of people, you people know the pressure that woman went through. You know the promise that they promised her, right? But what did the woman do? She stood her ground. She didn't care. She was like, if I perish, I perish. When I left Nigeria, houses normally don't have fences. We used to sit out, and Sonny, God go bless you. You know, say that sometimes when they go take light no go dey. You will put mat for outside, for balcony, you go lie down, fresh, this cool breeze. When you don't know where they come from, you go just come, you go just dey blow you, you sleep for there, nothing go happen to you. You go sleep, wake up for outside. Some people go even sleep under tree till daybreak. Nothing dey happen to them. There is no collective interest. Background, there we go. No collect, everybody stay on me, go. Now they bury everybody. Now many people they die now for Nigeria. Me. Okay, look at the north, for instance, now. With the chaos that is happening, they're stealing people, abducting people up and down. The ones that they want on life, that they are on life. Those people feel gather themselves, say no. We no go allow this thing continue. May all of us come together. We need to protect our own people. Everybody, nobody they do anything. Instead, everybody sit down. They feel say, oh, if it not be my side. But they're abducting them and they're getting closer by the day. By the if we had the person when they make my belly sweet now for the whole of North now Dambelu. The guy is single-handedly bursting all the lies from the North, exposing the corruption, exposing their leaders. Single hand, they wanted to they were threatening to arrest him because they thought he was in Nigeria. That one too for disappear. You understand what I'm saying? This is the problem. Everybody needs to take up personal responsibility and collective responsibility. It's not up to one person. I can only talk here. I can only express myself and express my opinion about how I think things should be. But it's up to people to step up. After all, when we they campaign for Peter Obi for year, almost night and day and night, afternoon sometimes, every day, endless lives. You know, get which side of my mouth are not a talk. You know, gas are not a shot. I beg everybody that made this happen are collectively responsible. And I'm sure some of them are collectively responsible for what's happening right now. And I'm sure some of them are not alive anymore. You want to bet? Some of them don't also, they don't unalive them. You get one when he unalive himself. I think they said he was part of the rigging too. I think he could not live with himself, so he unalived himself. I heard about that. I think it was on the north or somewhere. I can't remember. Freedom case highlighted everything wrong with Nigeria. Yep. Amachi said, Nigeria don't react to nothing. Yep. He said, even though if you buy 100 Nigeria in the street, nothing will happen. Because absolutely, look at what's happening in the north. In a day, they kidnapped 500 people. Please tell me how you can kidnap 500 people and the community go remain, everybody will all quiet. Even their leaders not go talk. Please tell me how. Five. I'm not talking about bees. Like you went and stood under bees, 500, collected 500 bees. No, I'm talking about human beings. Mm. Oh God. Ah, I'm telling you. Thank you for correcting me on that. Confessors, not professors. That's right. You're right about that. You're absolutely right. We can't, everybody, personal responsibility. Check your morality, check your empathy level, check your sympathy level, check all those things, man. You cannot pay me enough to throw anybody that is close to me under the bus. First of all, you can't even approach me. First of all, if I see that there's a hero around, you cannot come and which word you want to come out from my mouth. How I won't even give you that opportunity in the first place. Eh? Hunger cannot be the only reason. People when they're hungry, when they do revolution for France, they do it correctly. Everybody come together and that hunger, they use and fight. If to say the king not run, therefore chop the king join. Eh? Then maybe say the suffering of Nigeria is never full because the wickedness is high. The wickedness is too much. The bigotry is too much. The evil is too much. Eh? Look at what we are seeing and hearing from our own country every day coming out. Did you ever think that these kind of things were happening? Did you ever think in your life that, yeah, these types of things really occur? Will you believe that it's the same country you grew up in? You were dancing, playing inside the rain. When rain go fall, everybody go fall out. They play inside rain. They collect all those naisikun, we they call them, all those things when they fly. You can't fry them with pepper chop. Eh? You want to, is it the same thing? Only you, you follow your grandma, you go over your parents, go farm. They go. Now spend hours, come back. You want to, is it the same? Can you relate with this Nigeria? Eh? Anything is possible in Nigeria if educated old judges can confirm. I'm telling you. See the way they were, even when they were judging the case, when they were giving the verdict, they could not even face the camera. They were reading like illiterate. You should say those judges go school. They were reading like illiterate. I can guarantee you some of those judges probably didn't go through law school. They just sat at home and came to give them certificate. I'm telling you. See the way they were talking like agberus, illiterates. Hmm. Ah, of a known convicted. Exactly. There's a big problem. Thank you. It's a big problem. Oh, yeah, Sonny termite. Thank you. Oh, that's in the delish, man. I not feel it am again now, shall to be honest. I think the awareness say, oh, this thing is termite. Don't come make me over the years. I don't know. Maybe I could. Because I remember the last time I ate it, right, with pepper and all, it kind of gave me stomach. I spent all my day in the bathroom after eating. Whether the pepper was too much, or I don't know. Maybe it was the pepper that caused it. But growing up, that was our favorite get down. Oh. Yeah, all the children, after when rain don't fall like this, all of us will run, go outside, we'll play inside the rain. We'll let the rain touch us. Will they happy? Will they play with the rain? Then after you can see everywhere, termites don't fall everywhere. Everybody will they collect. They go see they fly. They come towards you. Oh my god, I remember memories. Nigeria. Thing is that you no matter how much you feel, no matter how no matter how you feel about Nigeria, you can't stop talking about it. That's just the truth. Can't. You can't stop talking about it. Eh? Mm. Mm. Oh, wow. This Tyrese, I don't know. This thing here and a wife. Sorry, oh, just an aside. I just see this thing now. The woman collect 50%. Um, now wow. Everybody they shine eye before they marry. Eh? Maybe they shine eye. You know that somebody is coming to use you as poverty alleviation. You self carry head and I don't know what you expect out of it. Now, I'm not saying that there are no people who, after all, I didn't always have a job. I mean, at one point I was a student, right? At some point I was a student, didn't have jack, right? So I'm not talking about that. But everybody need to shine eye. All this everyday talking about people's relationship, one going facing south, facing north. I just think I don't know it all, though, but I bet maybe people they shine eye, they marry. See our leaders now. None of them get better spouses. Not one. All of them get beggy spouses. All of them get spouses when we say now only money now be their motivation. And how their children go top schools. That's their motivation. Or some of them, they too, they are nepo babies, meaning their parents wealth without enterprise meet another parent with wealth without enterprise, come together, marry each other. The wealth without enterprise continues to become a conglomerate, right? No vision, no what kind of woman is this? Is this the type of woman that can call my BS out, can tell me when I'm going off? No. Some of these men don't even want a woman that would call them out. They prefer somebody that will be doing yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, as long as the money is entering. This is part of the problem why we're where we are in Nigeria. Wrong marriage. Wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Your wives can't talk to you. If you are doing wrong, they can't talk to you. The society does not even protect women or spouses, even if it's a man that's experiencing some type of abuse, society does not protect any of it. No, or with all the wealth that these people claim they have, none of them can even put heads together and say, okay, you know what, let's create housing for people who leave their spouses that don't have anywhere else to go. Let's at least do something for people. No. All the children that maybe have been disenfranchised because they lost a parent or whatever happened, whatever, even within themselves, they know they help them. That's see, foundation of everything, family. Family not strong, everything else go fall. The picture of what the Nigerian marriages look like is what we are seeing at the top level. That's what we're experiencing in Nigeria right now. I'm telling you, facts. Go check them. Sit down and think am. The picture, if you want to see, want to talk about how marriages is in Nigeria, look at the leaders. That na there you go take know. Eh? Na there you take know. If the family get sense, dey balance, society no go be as e be so. E no go be as e be. um Victory, you say I dey talk of normal place. I no understand. In what context? In what context, Victory? Welcome, Ejike. Good morning to you too. Ejike don come with, he say, don't give yourself headache because of Nigerian youths. They have given up on the earthly matters. Their focus now is all about going to heaven, religious, brainwashed. We don't talk that one, go. We don't talk that one. I'm not even focusing on the youth because the truth is that there's nothing they can do. There's no example for them to look up to. Is it not what you see in front of you that you will want to mirror? These people don't even have good examples. The youth don't have. All they have is BBN Niger and sporty bets and content creation. That's all they got. That's all they have. Would you blame them when their ancestors, their gargoyles, their old people, their elders, as they are called, don't have anything to show? No vision, nothing. Instead, their elders want to chop their own, chop their children's own, chop their grandchildren's own, and their great grandchildren join all in one lifetime. Mm. I'm not blaming the youth. Oh. In matter of fact, I feel sorry for them because they are chopping their future, or more chopping. And Nigeria is a place that kills creativity. If you're a creative person, you will suffer in Nigeria. If you have a creative mind and you don't have an outlet, like, light, things that you can normally do, like every other, or more, forget that creativity it will just disappear. Yeah, right. Nigeria is not a normal place. That's true. It is. It's not. It's not a normal place. So it's not at all. mm, You know. Hmm. My people, if anybody has anything to add, please join the panel. Otherwise, I'm wrapping this baby up. Let me go and chill. I beg. Let me go and live my life. Only Nigeria matter. Make them make me not me make God make me Nigerian. I beg. Now to jollof my life too. Ha! Hey, I don't try. If I no talk, maybe say I cannot afford but not to talk for Nigeria matter because it concerns me whether I like it or not. I cannot hide from the situation. You understand? Maybe it is for such a time as this that God created me. I don't know, but I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. That's all I can say. You know, it's a shame. It really is a shame. We're experiencing the decadence of Nigeria right now. Oh, by the way, I saw a video by one South African somebody. Let me see if I can even find that video. I hope I can. Let me see. Probably I can't show the video, but I can play the audio. Let me see. Hopefully, I can find this. Aha! I'm glad. So let me play this video for you guys to see. Wallahi, it's crazy. This South African Nigerian banter. Okay, let me put this back. So you guys will just hear the audio. I'm sure some of you have seen the video somewhere, but yeah, let me just play the audio for you guys. Dear South Africans, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We are pleased to share the successes attained by the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, DPCI, during the first quarter of 2024-2025 financial year. Of the 262 sentenced natural persons, 173 are South Africans, while 77 are foreign nationals. The top sentenced foreign nationals are 27 Zimbabweans, Lesotho with 14 convicts, Mozambique with 10 convicts. The rest are Nigeria not dey the list too. Dear South Africans. They did not mention Nigeria in the list. I saw people going in on this on TikTok. I was just cracking up. I'm like, Nigerians were not mentioned though, because South Africans have been running with a narrative that Nigerians commit the most crime, wanting. It's just sad to witness this banter. As if we don't have enough problems in Africa. Is this what we are supposed to be focusing on? To be honest. Now, what we supposed to dey focus on be this. Eh? This is not what we supposed to dey focus on. I tell you. Eh? Your own country, Oyibo people come, strangers come draw line for you and boundary, say make you no enter here. For your own country, get where you no fit enter as hey. Okay, oh. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here, my people. Thank you for joining me. Oh. I appreciate. Thank you so much, guys. I don't even know say people go come at this time. 'Cause I know saying at night, most people go don't sleep. So for those when go catch them later on, please, more than not forget to like, share, subscribe, you know, so that we go move forward to the permanent site. Victory all the way. Thank you very much. Sonny, thank you. Thank you for the laughs too. I appreciate because I laugh. Oh. AGK, thank you. Ovie, troublemaker. Thank you. Kwankwasia. Stick to your Kwankwasia. Oh, please don't give up on him now. You know. Kene, thank you for stopping by. Clement, thank you. I appreciate you guys for coming by. I know you have other things you could be doing, no, but you chose to come by. Mrs. Omorege, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Rahim, thank you very much. Oh. You don't when I see Rahim, so it was nice to see Rahim. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Nigerians have been praying and things are getting worse. It's time for action and not prayers. So, may God let them hear. Oh, I don't know what else. Eh? Thank you so much, Victory. Oh. Thank you for your optimism as well and for your consistency. I really appreciate. It's always a breath of fresh air with your optimism, even though sometimes the days I feel like, how are we going to get out of this? And then here comes your comments. So I really want to appreciate you for that. So, guys, I'll see you guys on my next one. Oh, by the way, so David Udeyi has an interview on News Central tomorrow. I believe is with Showore. I'm sure some of you must have seen it. Showore. Who else? The lawyer. So I'm going to bring it here live, so that you guys can hear. I know they're going to be streaming on Twitter, and it's of course going to be on their channel, but I'm going to bring it here as well, because I personally want to hear what David has to say and what the lawyer has to say as well. All right, guys, thank you so much. See you on my next one. Have a great evening. Bye.